Good morning, students. Okay, today I am going to take class for the 8th standard, and this is the third session for the 8th standard in science, and we are going to start the new chapter about environment. Okay, students, what do you mean by environment first of all? Okay, the surroundings where we live and work, it is called what? Environment. What is the meaning of environment? The place where we live and work. Okay, it is called what? Environment. Our environment. For mainly we are going to learn about our first Earth. You know that Earth is an unique planet where only the living organisms are present. Okay. Because why is the Earth is a unique planet? Because it is a unique planet because of the presence of the living organism on the Earth. Okay, mainly the Earth is divided into three spheres. Okay, three parts. First is the lithosphere. And next is hydrosphere. And third is atmosphere. Okay. Lithosphere, hydrosphere and the atmosphere. Now start with the hydrosphere now. The Earth, a unique planet. You are aware that Earth is a unique planet in the solar system. Since it is the only planet that supports life, that makes Earth exhibit this future. It is position of our planet in the solar system? Is it the physical and chemical composition of the Earth that have resulted from the innumerable process that occurs since its formation? Okay, as I said you before only, the Earth is a unique planet because of it supports the life. Okay, it supposed to exist the life on the planet. It is the only planet in the solar system. Okay, that makes Earth exhibit this future. This is the main future of our Earth, and also the position of our planet in the solar system. Okay, our Earth is in the third place in the solar system from the Sun. First is the Mercury, second is Venus, and third is the Earth. Okay. Okay, the Earth, the position of the Earth from the Sun. Okay, the distance from the Sun, and also the position of the Earth from the Sun is it all supports the life on the solar system. If the Earth is a little bit nearer than the now at present position, there may be not possible of the existence of the life on the Earth because of the presence of heat. The amount of heat received from the Sun will be the more. The distance from the Sun is also a main reason for the existence of the life on the Earth. The Earth is said to be is it the physical and chemical composition of the Earth that have resulted from innumerable process that occurs since its formation. Okay, why the existence of the life is present on the Earth means because the physical and also the chemical reactions are processed on the Earth from the innumerable occurs since its formation. The Earth is said to have formed about 4.6 billion years ago. Okay, when according to the scientists, they have estimated that the Earth has been formed. When it has been formed, it is 4.6 billion years ago itself. And the first sign of life is said to have appeared about 3.8 billion years ago. Okay, the Earth has been formed said to be a 4.6 billion years, but the presence of the appearance of the living beings was occurred 3.8 billion years of 3.8 billion years. Means it has been taken almost 1 billion, more than 1 billion time to form the process of it was occurring the process of the supporting the life on the Earth. We will learn more about this chapter in 22. Okay, we will learn about this in the chapter 22. However, it was not until about 1.5 billion years ago that the first multicellular organism appeared. Okay, after the support appearance of the life is occurred 3.5 billion years ago, but the multicellular organisms are being processed and they appeared in the 1.4 billion years ago only. Okay, again it has begun more than 2 point some more billions years ago. So years to process to that appearance of the single cell to multicellular organisms. These organisms and the other forms of life which evolved from them. Okay, these organisms and other forms of life also evolved in this when it has been evolved, that is 1.5 billion years ago, could survive when the condition on the earth began to stabilize gradually. Okay, when the other organisms have been formed, when the earth's position, when the earth's climate and condition has become to normal gradually. You know that nearly 71% of the earth's surface is covered by the water. Okay, almost the 71% of the earth is covered with the water itself, by the so many oceans, seas, rivers and ice. Okay, this part of the earth is called what? Hydrosphere. The part of the earth where the water is present is called what? Hydrosphere. The presence of the water is called what? Hydrosphere. It is the only planet in the solar system with abundant liquid water, and this is one of the factors responsible for making life possible on Earth. Okay, only the Earth is the planet where the liquid water is present on the Earth. Okay, and it is also responsible for making life process. Okay, first the life process has been began in the water itself. This is also a main reason for the supporting of life. Water has some unique physical chemical properties which supports life. Okay, water is having some unique features which are the physical and also the chemical features that is responsible for the existence of the life. Water exists in all the three states: solid, liquid, liquid and gaseous state. Okay, water is occurred in the three states, that is solid, liquid and also in the gaseous. In solid means it is occurred in the ice cubes, ice sheets, and in liquid it is in the water, and in the gaseous states that is in the water vapor. Water requires considerable amount of energy to get heated up and to get converted into gaseous states. Okay, water has required some of the amount of energy, means some amount of heat to get that liquid water is to convert into the gas state. On every hot days, water bodies help to reduce the atmosphere temperature by absorbing heat from the sun. Okay, during night the heat absorbed is returned to the atmosphere. Such regulation is critical for the survival of living organisms. Okay, and in every hot days what will happen? The water bodies help to reduce the atmosphere temperature. Okay, in hot days, in summer days, you can see that water vapor will be the more. Okay, by water vapor what will happen? The water which is present in the water bodies will be evaporated and it forms in the gas states and cool down the atmosphere of the earth, atmosphere of the land. And after in the night times what will happen? The gaseous state of water is formed into water, and it will be in the water bodies itself. This helps the atmosphere. During the night, the heat absorbed is returned to the atmosphere. Such a regulation is critical for the survival of living organisms. This helps the more to survive the living organisms to exist on the earth. Next is the hydrosphere comprises oceans, rivers, streams, lakes, reservoirs, tanks, ponds, pools and ice caps. Okay, some of the hydrosphere comprises means which are the hydrosphere? They are the oceans, rivers, streams, lakes, reservoir means dams, it may be tanks, ponds, pools and ice caps which are in the Himalayas and also the Arctic and Antarctic regions. There will be ice caps. A lot of water also exists as water vapor in the atmosphere. Okay, this is the water content where the water is being present, and also the some amount of water is present in the atmosphere in the form of a water vapor also. It is this which absorbs sun heat and regulates atmospheric temperature. By this, the help of the water only, the temperature of the atmosphere will be regulated, because in the daytime the water bodies will cool down the atmospheric condition. You already know that depending on the dissolved salts, water is called salt water or fresh water. Okay, you already know that depending on the dissolved salts. Okay, you know that the salt water and the fresh water means dissolved salts which are present, the amount of dissolved salt present in the water, according to that the water has been separated into a salt water and also the fresh water. The salt water in seas and ocean provides living space, marine habitat. This is far greater than that provides by fresh water habitat and land. Okay, being heavier than air, water provides buoyancy to aquatic life. Okay, some of I said no. According to the results of the salts, we will say that it is a salt water and also the fresh water. The salt water in seas and ocean, it will gives life for the provides living space for the marine or aquatic animals. Okay, this is far better than providing the fresh water habitat and land. Okay, most of the habitats are present in the sea water itself. When you compare with the fresh water bodies and the marine habitat, means sea water or ocean water, most of the aquatic animals will be present in the salt water itself. It provides life for the aquatic animals. Being heavier than air, water provides buoyancy to aquatic life. Okay, rather than the air, the water provides more life for the aquatic animals. Water is major constituent of protoplasm. As an universal solvent, it allows substance to dissolve in it. It acts as a bridge between outer non-things environment and body of organism. For example, nutrients enter into the roots of plants in solution. Water has a direct influence on the distribution of plants and animals. Okay, we can say that the protoplasm, water is a universal solvent. All the substances will dissolve. Almost all the substances will dissolve in water. Okay, it acts between the bridge between the non-living and the living things. How we can say means by taking example that nutrients, the fertilizers and some of the medicines will be mixed in water and we will pour that to the plants. The plant will absorb the water and also along with the water it absorbs the nutrients also. Okay, so that direct influences to the roots, direct influence to the living beings. Yet another unique feature of the earth is atmosphere. Now up to now I have explained you about the hydrosphere, the features of the hydrosphere. Now I am going to explain you features of the atmosphere. Yet another unique feature of the earth is its atmosphere, which is mixture of gases, water vapor and fine dust surrounding the earth. Okay, the atmosphere is the layer of the earth. Okay, that is the gaseous layer of the earth which cover complete earth, and it also protects us from the harmful rays which come from the sun. Okay, you think this is the earth. You think this is the earth. The earth is completely covered with a layer of the air. Okay, that layer of the air is called what? Atmosphere. Okay. This is the layer of the earth. It protects us from the harmful rays which we get from the sun. That is the X-rays and also ultraviolet rays, UV rays. This atmosphere protects us from the sun. Okay, what does the atmosphere consist? It is a mixture of so many gases. Atmosphere is a mixture of so many gases. Water vapor also present in it, and also the fine dust, small particles of dust, and which surrounds the earth. You know that nearly 78% of atmosphere is nitrogen and 21% is oxygen. Okay, how much percentage of atmosphere is nitrogen? That is 78% of nitrogen is present in the atmosphere and 21% of the oxygen. Okay, only the 21% of oxygen is present in the Earth's atmosphere. While carbon dioxide, argon and other gases make up the rest. Okay, 100%, that is 78 plus 21 is how much? 99. Okay, it makes 99. The remaining 1%. Okay, in this 1%, carbon dioxide, carbon and argon and some other gases will make it a 1%. Atmosphere of the earth at its beginning was rich in carbon dioxide and the oxygen content was very less. When the earth was in beginning has begun on the time, the composition of the gas, the carbon dioxide is very rich and the oxygen content will be the less. As a photosynthetic algae appeared on the earth, oxygen concentration increased, resulting in a shift from reducing the type of atmosphere to a oxidizing type. Okay, in the beginning the percentage of the carbon dioxide will be the more and oxygen is less. After the photosynthetic algae appeared on the water. Okay, algae is patchy, that this green layer which is appeared on the fresh water tanks or on some of the ponds and ditches. You can see that green layer, that is a algae which forms the photosynthesis and the oxygen concentration increasing. When the photosynthesis plants has been appeared on the time, the carbon dioxide has been reduced and the content of the oxygen has been increased gradually. Gradually, atmosphere reached its present composition, which is ideally situated for humans and other life forms that are existing today. Gradually, from day to day, from years to years, the oxygen content has been increased, which helps the human beings and other animals to exist today. The surface, this is about the atmosphere. Okay, next we come to the lithosphere. Atmosphere means the composition of the gases, dust and the water vapor. Okay, which covers the earth's surface is called a atmosphere. Lithosphere, the surface of the earth crust on the earth is called a lithosphere. The surface of the crust means the upper layer of the earth, which is covered with the soil, the rocks and everything. It is called what? Lithosphere. It includes the mountains, the oceans, the ocean floors and the plain lands. What are the things it includes? Means it includes the mountains, ocean floors and the plains also. Okay, at the present what we are living is on the lithosphere itself. Okay, these are the three I explained you. And now they have given, do you know? Do you know? Okay, the surface of the earth is cool and solid, but we move into the layer below the lithosphere, which beneath the second layer, that is called mantle, which has more heat and pressure. Mantle is the storehouse of metallic minerals. Below the mantle is the core, where the temperature may reach as high as 4000 degrees Celsius. It is the lithosphere which allows life to flourish, unlike the barren surface of other planets in our solar system. Okay, lithosphere is the place on our earth which allows the life to exist on the earth. Okay, in the upper layer of the earth. Okay, this is the upper layer of the earth. In this layer only the living beings can exist. After if we dig the earth and go inside, okay, after completing this lithosphere, there will be another layer called what? Mantle. In that mantle, there is a very high pressure and also the so many metals are deposited here. So many metals. And after when you go inside rather than this inside, okay, there will be another one part called core, where there is a high temperature of 4000 degree Celsius there. So only the lithosphere is available for the living beings to exist on it. And this hydrosphere will get again the biosphere ecosystem. Okay, biosphere. And this biosphere is again, it will be further changed into the ecosystem, and the ecosystem is divided by again 4, that is food chain, food web, biological magnification and ecological pyramids. Okay students, up to now I have explained you. In the next session I'll go for the concepts of the biosphere and what you mean by the biosphere. Okay students, if you have any doubts regarding this, you can text me students. Thank you.